We now return to the No Cap Podcast with Pimpee T and friends. Already in progress. Let's go!
Hi, I'm Lord Abraham, here to introduce a new product for men that's flying off the shelves, and it's called steriletta.
Steriletta is a male de-enhancement drug that lowers your sperm count down to 10%, and in some cases, even to 0, so you can enjoy raw, hard pleasures. Common side effects are abdominal pains, diarrhea, and unexpected children. Please contact your doctor and local law enforcement if your baby mama drama is life-threatening.
Fellas, there's no longer need for condoms. Now you too can feel the erotic, sensual pleasure of going raw. Go raw with steriletta.
Well, Hustle, I like to thank Hustle for coming through. She had to go real quick. Being a nurse, man, is a hard, busy job. And we got a special coming out with Hustle, so y'all be on the lookout for that. But right now, who I got on the line is none other than you know him as the Serpent of Evil.
Yeah, what's up, everybody, man? Welcome to the one and only No Cap Podcast, where, hey, live, love, laugh, man, how we like to get it on and turn it on. Pimpee T! What's up, Pimpee?
Oh, man, another beautiful day in the neighborhood. This is another beautiful day for a nigga. Man, look at here, man. I was just discussing with Hustle, man. You came in at a good time. We was discussing Razz B, and we were talking about where was the parents in this situation, and what did they do or think about what their child is going through. And she was telling me that the mother was a crackhead, so she didn't care. So she basically gave him over to the cousin, and he just did what he wanted to with him because, well, you know, it ain't my child. And
well, you know, look, so many people, like we always say, man, like, people are really rough out there these days as far as, like, parenting, caring for their children, and, like, when you got those addictions and that, you know what I'm saying, like, a lot of people just don't have the common courtesy to care about their loved ones. Family ain't what it used to be, man.
Yeah, I would say that the dynamic has changed. As far as like back in the days, you know, you'll see your loved one crossing the street, knowing he ain't supposed to be over there, and get on his ass. Your mama know you over here. You better get your ass across the damn street before I call your mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. They ain't play them games back then, man.
Yeah, so
you know
it's
what
like
I'm saying?
that died out at some point where I don't know, because like for the most part I do that to mine. Now I know everybody don't do that because they might have been grown up at a time where they felt like they was rebellion, so they let their kids do whatever they want to, because as a child they was rebellious. So
right. And we all was young, but man, look, the way some people exploit their children, and we know that Hollywood, Disney, all of that Hollywood shit, that is what they do. It's been said for years. We're exposing it now, and I mean, to what level do you allow your child, or even as a parent, you want your child to be involved with that? But again, we can't blame nobody, shame nobody, because everybody got their own ills.
Yeah, true that.
You know,
because your boy, what's his name, Orlando Brown, I believe his name is, the one who went crazy and he said the same thing. He said he felt like his parents were pimping him out. He felt like the things that bothered him, and when he told him about it, they told him to toughen up. It's gonna get greater. You just gotta go through this in order to get where you want to be, not knowing how much damage it's doing. You know what I'm saying, to them as a human being. You know, so everything that Razz went through, if he had proper parenting in his life, he probably wouldn't have went through that, because proper parenting wouldn't allow you to be somewhere else without me present. If I can't be present, you can't be present.
Well, you know how hey, look, it's all about the dollar bills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you doing that, you think about the check your child bringing in.
Damn fly.
And so you had to get some of that dirt off the shoulder, y'all. But yeah, man, you think about the check that your child bringing in. You think about like the residuals and all of that. What your child going through? They coming home telling you, man, hey, I went to the studio and Mr. So-and-so came in the room when I was changing clothes and wardrobe, and he was rubbing my shoulders and telling me I'm doing a good job. You know, at a young age, you don't really even know what these people doing to you. You know what I'm saying? Like
they grooming you. If you allow me to touch you here, then imagine once I can become so close to you where I can touch you at, and you wouldn't think 2 times, 3 times about it.
Yeah, that's what they do. What you say, grooming? That's the word for it. But yeah,
they just grooming you on touch because what happened to Razz, he was groomed into a life by his own brother. His brother told him after he was put out the group how to masturbate and how to jack another nigga off. He told him how to, he asked him, do you know how to jack off? Do you know how to masturbate? He said, no, let me show you. And then he said he showed him how to masturbate, and then he told him along the way how to do other people. And it's like, that's weird. That's weird.
And own brother.
His own brother. And then he put him in the line of fire because he wanted to be back in. He figured he'll sacrifice his brother to get himself back in the door because he was kicked out the group. And it just went from worse to worse because you thought it was just Razz B and somebody, I forgot the other brother that died that was telling him, well, along with Razz B, was another member in the group. They said Marcus Houston.
Yeah, Marcus Houston
was the dealer. In other words, he's the deliverer of the dick. He's being told when to fuck, who to fuck, and how to fuck them.
Well, you know, Marcus Houston, again, with Omarion. Look how Omarion stayed famous. Maybe just Omarion ain't came out with his stories yet, but
I think Omarion stayed away from that shit by going single, and then he separated himself from everybody else.
Well, hey, Puff Daddy showing you ain't getting away. You're gonna get got somewhere.
Well, you know, yeah, that's true. But they probably tried him, and he just probably know when you got parents in your life, you're able to say, "Mama, hey, I want to be out there. I want to be out of this. I'm not liking what's going on." And they can say, "Well, come on out of there, baby." It's that little Chinese boy. A lot of people forget about the little Chinese boy that was in the group, the little Asian dude.
Oh,
you see,
was a little Asian dude in the group.
Yeah, you see, he got pulled out of that because he had parents. They have eyes. They have what you call a parenting instinct to know that something ain't right.
Yep.
And you coming home with a different look on your face. You don't look excited like you used to. What's going on? And they gonna dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig until they get the result that they want. They ain't gonna let you go to sleep and wake up looking like that again. So,
man, but back to the whole, what's wrong with disciplining your children? Like, you know, I raise my kids on protect yourself and respect yourself at all times. Like, don't let these people play you for fools.
Well, you know, like I said, I just think it's a lost, what's the word I'm looking for? A lost practice that we used to thoroughly be. That was our one thing that most white people hated about us. We came in packs, and it was mainly your family that you rolled with. And when you told your daddy, that's why they didn't want the daddy in the house. When you told your mama told the daddy, and the daddy coming for pain. Daddy don't want to hear none of that shit. What you said to my son? What you said to my daughter? Now come on outside and talk to me about it. That's why they wanted the nigga out the house. Because a woman is going to, not every woman, because they got some strong ass sisters out there.
That's right.
And they got them ones that be like, well, baby, don't worry about it. That's just how life is. Don't you do nothing like that. And the daddy like, nigga, bullshit. We going up there tomorrow.
So we gonna take care of this right now.
Yeah, we gonna take care of it. I'm coming into school high. Yeah, I'm this nigga daddy. Now tell me what you told him. The same way. I want to receive it like he received it.
Hey, what the kids say, keep that same energy.
Yeah.
Like, I want to hear it like he heard it.
Yeah, and you know what's going to happen? Well, sir, Mr. Whoever you are, no, I was just trying to keep him calm, but he kept being irate. Like, I know this nigga, and that's the last thing he gonna be, because I backhand him for being irate. Man.
But look now, you think about a Razz B situation, and then we compare that to R. Kelly's, the Harvey Weinsteins, Bill Cosby's, where, like, again,
it's the same thing. That's why I'm like, why is no surviving Marcus Houston? Why is no surviving Chris Stokes? Why is no surviving P. Diddy's? Because they got enough money to keep that shit away from them. Now, when that money run out, like R. Kelly started to do, then they gonna come knocking on your door. Excuse me, you ain't got no more lawyer money, so come to the front of the congregation and let's talk about that time you were tickling that nigga booty hole.
Yup. They coming to see you then, Pimpee.
Yeah, you ain't got no lawyer money. You ain't got no fighting money. Yeah, come on in here. Come on, style. Wipe your feet off. Yeah. Yeah, you want some of this penitentiary wine? You're going to be drinking it later on.
We made it in the toilet.
You know what I'm saying? It's fresh out the commode. Nigga, smell the piss on it. Ooh, I know, right? Huh?
I got a little ammonia in it.
Nah, man, look, man. What's done to one is only done to some because they've been wanting you for so long. They ain't wanting these other niggas because they got enough money to hey, what the gay agenda? I'm cool with it. You can put me on the list. Hey man, I'm a bend, fold, whatever it do to keep myself from being like the rest of them.
And it's hard not to, because when it's coming up from the higher ups, we can see if this was something at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And people that, you know, you just struggling artists to get on, that's something y'all doing. Nah, this is coming from the people that's comfortable, got money, got everything. Yeah. These are the requirements. So again, it's just getting called out again, the Hollywood and everything that's going on out there in this industry, man. Like, and how it's poisoning us as people in the community, social media, you know, media in general. How this is over flooding our youth's minds to poison them before they even have a chance.
Yeah. That's why when people tell me ain't no gay agenda, yes it is. Y'all over flooding the market with the shit and making it the norm. And not only that, you're putting it in front of the kids' face like it's cool. Like they got this car commercial, right? And it's saying it's about the car, and there's nothing but chicks on this commercial, right? And in the middle of this commercial, these two chicks are pulling their seats back and looking at each other at the same time. I'm like, you think I didn't pick up on that? How you know how many other people that picked up on that? I'm like, y'all sending these endo, like a nigga don't see these endo. That's an endo. What are two chicks in the back seat reclining their back seat for? Come on, man.
Man, that's that subliminal messaging that they like to put out there.
Yeah, come on, man. You saying it's room for two lesbians to eat each other out at the same. That's what you're saying. Come on. And
you know, Hollywood is, again, y'all, we gonna get on Hollywood, and that's what we here for, to live, love, and laugh, and talk about some of this weird, crazy stuff that these people are doing for fame, money, fortune.
It's weird because some people out here really would do anything for a couple of dollars. Like they would really do anything for the fame and the bag.
Right. Blood relations, anyway. Hey, and that's even back to, man, R.I.P. God bless his soul, man. DC Young Fly, man. My heart goes out to you. Yeah. And his situation. Woo! Like,
yeah. Because man, that's a hard pill to swallow, man. Look, man, like he said, those are your titties. You can do what you want to. But I'm gonna say this, and there's no disrespect to DC, because again, we all run our household in a different way. But I just feel like, come through me like she did, and let her know, now baby, there's so many risks. Now look at you and ask yourself, is it worth the risk of going under the knife, you look good. I don't know what you see, but you look good. That won't take nothing but a couple of 30, 45 minutes for you to get right back where you came from. So just work on it instead of going to get all these lifts and all these, because sometimes, man, y'all go get these things and y'all not knowing that your body, as you get older, goes through a metamorphosis. The shit that
and I doubt very seriously DC Young Fly even required that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I doubt very seriously that was even something that he
told her. He told her, those are your titties. I ain't got no right to tell you what to do with your titties.
Right. Meaning they fine with me. I mean, I like them.
No, he meant whatever you want to do is up to you. I can't tell you. If you want to go get a titty lift, go get a titty lift. I don't care. If you don't want to, you don't got to. I don't care. I just love you. And then on top of that, it's your body. I can't really say nothing about it.
Right. Now, and on that note, you know, it's no control, but at the same time, if you're asking me, I know what I got when I got you.
Yeah, so it's like, man, you good. And when I come to you and start complaining about some shit, that's when you start trying to do some shit. When I come to you and go, man, your ass hitting the floor, baby, you might want to dial it back or two.
Man, it wasn't worth status quo. That's all it's for. I'm sure that had nothing to do with their love and relationship.
Hell no.
Or any kind of work done. Like,
hell
I
no.
doubt it. I doubt it very seriously.
So that's why it bothers me when people want to criticize the man and make him feel like it's his fault. Like, what's that damn retarded ass girl, the dark-skinned retarded motherfucker that he had made cry? That motherfucker there putting
what's on that? Azalea Banks.
Putting out all that hate and all that disrespect because the young lady happened to die on her birthday. Like, it was all destined. It was all fate. No, man. That ain't what was going on.
The audacity to speak bad on someone's name that's passed, but that's just how evil this generation has become. You know what I'm saying?
Like
this generation.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was saying they did that to Kevin Samuels. They're doing that a lot here lately, like shaming people or ridiculing people or hating on people.
Bringing up their past while they dead. You ain't say shit about them doing whatever they was doing when they had did it a long time ago. You was, oh man, it's good to see you, man. Did that and other. As soon as that bitch dead, remember that time that bitch burnt that house down? It's like why you bringing that? You ain't tell that nigga that when he was alive? Like what Gail like what Gail did about Kobe. Like you ain't say none of that shit when that nigga was alive.
You won't say it to his face.
But yet you'll say it to his death. What kind of bitch is you? And I'm sorry for saying it like that. No, you at some point, like Bill Bellamy said, because he was told to ask Tupac some shit about his rape case, and he said, "I'm not doing that."
And then the girl said something about she put some roots on it.
Yeah, and she went out of her way to destroy him and make him feel bad while he was bad. And that's bad juju you put into the world for you. You putting out bad juju instead of seeing a part where you could have came up off of, because they didn't blame him for you crying. They blamed you for you crying when he had made you cry. That ain't nobody on your team about that, them tears you said, because they watched you put him down, and then he fired one shot at your ass and killed you.
Right. And again, you on TV crying, mad at him, jealous of his life and whatnot. Hey man, who are the real haters? Who really need to be counseled?
Man, bottom line is you played your card. Now you can't slide it back. You did what every Trump supporter did when they went out and got them MAGA hats and they were wearing them bitches boldly, and then when that nigga no longer the president, now you want to become that regular neighbor that you was yesterday. No, bitch. We gonna play it like you played it. You was talking that shit, we gonna play it like you. Hey, neighbor, now don't fucking talk to me, you raggedy motherfucker. We gonna play it like you played it.
Right. And then, like, think about it, like, even Kanye West lost his mama to cosmetic surgery.
Shit,
I mean,
P. Diddy, didn't Puff Daddy do the same thing? Didn't Puff?
Yep.
It's like, wake up. Stop being wrapped up into what people think about you and be wrapped up to the motherfucker who's sitting next to you think about you, what your kids see you as. fuck what you see you as at some point, because sometimes we see us as these beautiful beings and we want to keep being that, not knowing we got some people that adore us to death, will climb a roof and jump off that bitch in your honor.
Right.
And you ain't... Well, go ahead.
They need to go back and listen. They need to go back and listen to Baby Got Back. And listen to what that man was saying. Silicone parts are made for toys.
Yeah.
We like them round, thick, and juicy, but that's natural. We like if that's natural,
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with skinning.
And man, look, everybody has somebody that wants your body. It's a triple. It's somebody right now who built like a horse turd. And
y'all write that down. Y'all write that down. Everybody wants something. Say it again. say it again. I dare you. I tried. I give you $5.
Look,
say
man.
It one more time.
Look, what you got? Your body. Everybody wants somebody. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop overthinking it. Like, your body is good for somebody. Somebody looking at your body going, man, that's me right there. Why you over there talking about, oh my God, my hips are too big. A nigga like, shit, I'll drive them up. Them bicycle handles. Them bicycle handles, girl. You better stop playing. Look, there's some people out there that love you for who you are right now and who you are when you wake up. They don't give a fuck if you wash your face or stay that ugly. Cause only thing they love is what's in your goddamn heart, what's in your chest. They don't, everything else bypass. It's what you do for me, how you make me feel, the peace you bring me, the love you give me. I don't give a fuck if you get fatter or you get skinnier. I'm still loving what's in your chest.
Right. And if you don't got that nasty Nate, still want that cocktail fruit.
Yeah. Trust me. There's somebody out there for everybody. You stop overthinking who you are. I'm sorry for saying this. It's a ugly, retarded motherfucker right now who got some qualities that another person who probably the same is infatuated with. It can be her, it can be the way she speaks to him every morning and hold a conversation. Before you know it, like, why you going on a date with her, man? She good people, man. Before you know it, she moved in. Before you know it, y'all done had a child together. You don't bring her outside, but y'all done had a child together. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all about 4 kids deep. And then when you get about 50 and you stop caring about what people are saying, you bring that bitch everywhere you go. And if people be like, man, that's your wife? Yeah, nigga, and?
Got a winner. She been with me 17 years.
Know what I'm saying? See, look, let me tell y'all something, ladies. Let me let everybody understand this. Even some of you niggas who don't understand why you do it. Once we love you. We don't care no more. We don't care.
Put yourself through all that argumentation. When I saw what I liked from the beginning. If that's the problem, then maybe the relationship is a problem.
Yeah, because I already agree. I watch you transform. You know that, right? And I was here the whole time. I ain't thinking about nothing else but digging in your ass the whole time you got swole.
And longevity means you expect somebody to, what they say, we're going to grow old together.
Yeah.
So people that got that mentality, they already got it. That your weight gonna change from when you was young.
Yeah.
When we met. Your hair gonna get gray.
Yeah.
Like, women worry about that most times more than us.
Look, how a boy said, I love you if your hair turn gray. Yeah. I love you if one of your titties drag. Yeah. Well, I don't care about your. Look, man. We don't care about them raisinets. We gonna suck.
That's right.
We gonna suck on them raisinets one way or another. We gonna grab that raisin. We gonna squeeze that ass. We don't care about it drooping. That's a part of the game.
That's true. Ladies, look, when their love is real, it's as simple as, think about when people get that cancer and they have to cut off, one arm.
Yeah.
Your man that supports you, he don't care but cut that off. I want you here. I need the person who has helped me build this empire. And we're not even thinking about the folks. No, we're not thinking. about the kids, man. The kids just lost their mama. We trying to put everything around DC people out there trying to demonize him and trying to say like his old jokes had a lot to do with this.
Man, or like a conspiracy theory, like the nigga set her up for fame. Who the hell sets up somebody they were setting up life with for fame?
I mean, hey, look, we're not gonna act like it's not possible, but this is not the topic that we trying to bring up for that young brother out here. We trying to bring up the positivity.
But that's what they saying though. They
out, you know.
Yeah, I hear you, my brother. But that's the narrative they're running. They're running with this. They're making conspiracy theories out of words of old videos that he said, trying to make it mean something else.
And look now, and then you got one person that was on a comedy show. Y'all are at the roasting part of the show.
Yeah.
And then you want to say some of your witchcraft, some is the reason why, or it's good for you that this happened to him. I mean, that's a lot of evil in itself, y'all. I mean,
hey, man.
Understand the reason of my name, Serpent of Evil, is what I see. It's not me. It's what I see out here, y'all.
Man.
So,
yeah, evil is how you say it's cool now. The devil biggest trick is to fool everybody and believe in one thing while another thing is going on.
Yeah, that's off one of my favorite movies, Usual Suspect. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the people that he didn't exist.
Yeah, and guess what y'all pulling yourself to? All evil ways. He put it in the things that you love the most. And made it look like it was innocent, not knowing it had something behind it that was luring you to the rabbit hole, so to say.
And what's so crazy about Hollywood? They've been subliminally telling us. What's the movie Little Nicky?
Yeah.
You remember the scene in Little Nicky with the preacher? And that was a whole scene how the brothers came back from hell. One got in the preacher, one got in the mayor. They would always get in famous. They went to the basketball game. One of them was in Shaq or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always pick our leaders.
Yeah.
That was the whole purpose of the Little Nicky movie. Like Adam Sandler told you.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've always said that.
But,
you know, when they come back, they got, and they have so many movies out now that are demonic in nature, devils. But again, back to where this all connects with DC Young Fly is. DC Young Fly upcoming comic, you know, this lady, she was already in that lifestyle. What we're saying, y'all out there listening, live, love, and laugh, because some of this stuff that y'all doing is not necessary for a good life.
Yeah.
Look, that girl was already attractive, whatever. You know, it don't make no sense. What was she going to work on?
And bottom line is, it's all about, I need to look a certain way for the game I'm playing. Now, as far as that goes, I think she was all duty. I think it was all in the mind thing. It was all in the head. I mean, bottom line is, the most important thing is for me to come home to you and for you to come home to me at the end of the day. And don't make this a demonic thing, because somebody still lost their life. Somebody's still gonna miss their mama. Somebody's still gonna have to roll over in the bed and realize that it's an empty spot. Somebody's still gonna have to look in the mirror at themselves every morning and pretend like they okay. Man, he gotta survive just for them. Y'all don't know how hard he keeping himself from doing something strange to himself, because he gotta worry about them. He can't leave him to his mama. His mama, what, 90-something? His brother, what, about 70?
Yep.
Who he gonna leave him to? He gotta put on his big boy pants right now. Y'all don't understand that. Y'all too busy throwing them darts. Y'all trying to hit that nigga while he down. Man, y'all some assholes. Y'all keep forgetting. Life is a revolving door, and what he going through, you too will go through one day.
Yeah, keep in mind, DC Young Fly is not one of those people that went out to Hollywood and auditioned for shows and was trying. What happened with him is he was a young man in the hood. He jumped on social media and was doing his little funny. People found it funny. He got a following, and he learned that he could make a name for himself by doing that. And so he took it seriously, you know what I'm saying, and jumped on and started grinding.
Yeah.
And man, you know, so he, long and short, he's not that Hollywood guy. He's still a regular person, and it just got a little, you know, status and money right now. Yeah. So therefore, he's hurting like a regular person right now.
That part.
He's hurting like, what's his name, Jonathan? Like, we can stop DC, but Jonathan is hurting right now.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Little John from ATL. Yeah. Man, what we need to be doing is going down there and, you know, trying to pray with the brother. You know what I'm saying? And trying to sit there. Don't even go down trying to smoke nothing with him or nothing. Just,
keep his mind together, because that smoking is just going to bring back that window of reviewing everything you ever said. Reviewing everything you ever did, how late you stayed out last night, or how you almost got some booty, or how you did this, or how you did this. All that right now reflecting, and you can't get over it. So you got to imagine all that coming on him, as well as looking at them little baby's eyes. Because one day, even though they watched the funeral and everything, somebody going to say, well, mama.
Right. And then all the things that people are saying, y'all got to remember, them kids are going to have access to that years later. Don't mess around and have one of these young black kids at your door talking about, remember what you were saying about my mom when she passed?
Or even worse, hear all that shit they saying about their daddy, and they get sad. They get depressed. They start thinking about other things to do. You don't want them in that light, man. Look, y'all don't understand that words have power. You might think they don't, but words have power. And you can install grace and what's that word, motivation in somebody, or you can destroy. You can terrorize. You can confuse their mind to the point where they don't even want to live no more. So we gotta watch what we spew out our mouths, man. I mean, he in the public eye, but at the same thing, everything that y'all saying he did, you wasn't there.
Yeah.
You going off of what the nigga said on the video and trying to turn them words into more words than what was said, man. Y'all crazy, man.
Hey, man, this is a true story. I have someone in my life right now that they're having, you know, they have an intestinal little situation of stones. They need to go to and they know that they're in there. But they're constantly thinking of the part where they told them the anesthesia is 50-50. They've never had surgery before. Yeah. And so therefore that part where that people told me, now you know it's a 50-50 chance when the anesthesia. Right now, my loved one is like, I am not going to get that operation done. She said 50. I got kids. 50-50. Yeah. You know, and it's sad because it's like, damn, no, you do need to go ahead and do it, but that's so right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. So
especially if you're having second thoughts about it, it makes you feel like, if I'm having second thoughts about it, that means I might not need to do it.
But at the same time, you know, like a lot of people go through medical conditions in life, live with certain medical illnesses, just merely because the part where somebody told them, now when we put you to sleep, it's a 50-50 chance you may wake up, you may not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, I think I'm gonna just keep this bad toe.
Now wait a minute. Now what you mean? Now, you gotta tell me now what you mean by I might not wake up. Well, give me the laughing gas. Give me some laughing gas.
So you saying you guarantee you can fix my toe, but you ain't sure if the anesthesia is gonna work right.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, toe.
Yeah, you know, now first thing you're gonna be like, hey, y'all got some laughing? What would laughing gas do? Will I still feel the pain with laughing gas?
I will. Oh, okay.
So you'll feel it, but you'll laugh about it. For real, let's get that motherfucker off. Give me the laughing gas. Give me 40 cc's of the laughing gas. That's a lot of laughing gas. Yeah, bitch, but that's won't be a lot of pain.
Man,
look, man, stop playing with your lives. I understand, but also understand who you are, and you're gonna have to. Everybody gonna have to go under something at one point in time of their life, and you gotta realize: do I want to still be here 30, 40, or is this cool right now? Can I live with this and still live, or I'm gonna have so much pain, or will this lead to something else? If it's gonna lead to something else, then you gonna have to get rid of that motherfucker.
Right.
You have to get rid of that motherfucker. If it's gonna lead to something else, yeah, I hate to say go under, man, but it might lead to something else. Yeah, you might get the gout, and then that bad blood gonna get into your bloodstream, and your coochie might fall off. You're gonna have and then what's gonna happen is your asshole gonna shrivel up and get real dry, and you're not gonna be able to pass stool like you used to. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna have to give you this stool softener. So whenever you eat, you're gonna have to take this stool softener. Now it's gonna be some pain because there might be a piece of corn or a piece of rice that didn't get dissolved right, and it's right there at the end. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to squeeze your booty hole together, and then you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever cleaned chitlins? It's gonna be just like cleaning chitlins.
Okay, that's it. I can't think of it. That was it. That did it.
It's gonna be just like cleaning chitlins. You're gonna have to pull that shit up out there, baby, like a balloon. You know when you about to blow a balloon up and you pull it to stretch it out? That's how you're gonna have to do that ass. You want to pull it back and get all that, them biscuits and gravy out of there, baby.
I'll try to take it, child.
Hey, I'm sorry, man, but look, man. Bottom line is, don't do the brother like that. He's going through a rough patch, and we need to, like Surf said, we need to be there to support him, give him what he needs to survive through this. He got 3 kids he got to take care of, 2 girls and a boy. It's on him right now. He got elder parents, an elder brother, and it's just him in his young age. He gotta depend on a nanny, and he don't really want that. I'm pretty much sure you don't want really nobody watching your goddamn kids. So what that means is them kids are gonna have to grow up fast, and they're gonna have to be on tour with daddy.
And look, you really don't want to be. I bet money that man don't really want to be around nobody too much right now except his immediate circle. Like
yeah, and that's gonna be his kids, because that's the only thing that's gonna remind him of her.
You know, like probably the kids, Carlos Miller and Chico Bean. They're probably the only people that have access to that man.
Yeah, because right now he need to laugh, he need to let go.
He need to see them faces that he know really rock with him, and know who he is as a person. You know, not he don't need no fakery.
Yeah, so he can cry. The nigga gotta get all that out.
Hey, but I want to do this generation and this society realize Hollywood was really invented because they were taking like parts of our lives and displaying it for us, for we have examples of things that we go through to relate to. Like, so for example, like this is an example to all the young generation people out there. The time ain't forever. Things ain't promised. You know, you got to, like he said in that funeral thing, you got to stay prayed up, man. You got to know your purpose and get to it, because who said we're going to live to be 80 and 90 or, you know, this midlife crisis thing? What's the middle ways of your life? That means you know when you're going to die.
Yeah. So man, yeah, you right about that, brother. You right about that. Well, we're about to take a small commercial break real quick and see what my boy Dick out there talking about with the news. And we'll be right back with more No Cap with me, Pimpee T, and my special guest.
Now it's time for your anchor man, the one and only Dick Toucher, right here, live on No Cap News. Take it away, Dick.
How you doing? Dick Toucher here, and welcome to No Cap News, the news you can use. And first off in the news, well, a jaguar is loose. That's right, Jaguar Wright was released from jail into a halfway home, in which she later escaped. Her and a fellow crackhead are now on the run. We're asking you to please contact your local law enforcement if you see Jaguar Wright on your live or just walking down the street looking for a hit. Remember, she's armed and dangerous with the crazies. Do not apprehend. With the crazies? I'm trying to figure out, how did she escape? And with a crackhead of all things? Well, birds of a feather. Well, Azalea Banks is in the news today, and not for her music. Thank God. is what she said about DC Youngfly after his wife passed. She said she was so happy to see him in tears, disheveled and heartbroken. She said she was so happy, in fact, she blamed it on her own juju. Seemed that it happened on her birthday, and she said she must have did it with her juju. Now she says every time she has a birthday, she can celebrate his pain. Wow. Talk about trash. But how my God works. Just because somebody talks bad about you doesn't mean others are not listening. Because they went out by the busloads, and Jackie O's beauty products have skyrocketed. And there's even talk that her daughter is now going to take over where she left off. Well, Azalea Banks, it looks like you're ugly on the outside, starting to seep into your insides. I'm just not going to say it. No, I'm just not. I mean, who does that? Who talks about the dead and be happy about your tears of pain? What a bitch. If it was my wife, I stole her in the eyeballs. So, I don't think that would be. Also in the news, well, like a nurse in Wyoming got more than she bargained for when coming into work. She said a patient complained that he felt like he was pregnant. 5 minutes later, she went in to go check on him, and he passed a turd a whopping 29 inches long, 5 inches thick. She said after passing the turd, he went into convulsions and had a seizure. They later came and picked him up for rectum reconstruction surgery. My God. Did you see it? Looked like a little toddler's leg. God, I know one thing for sure. I bet you his room smelled like hell. Also in the news, well, it looked like little Bootsy got out of one frying pan and into the next. After being cleared in court on a gun charge, San Diego sent the federal agents in to arrest him. On what? We have no idea. He sent out to Twitter to tell his kids, "I'm sorry, and Daddy loves you forever." We still don't know what he was arrested for, but let's keep him in our prayers. He's a good guy. Yes, we might have done some crazy things in the past, but we all learn from our mistakes. You know they're gonna stop him every time. That's why he was in court for the guns. They pulled him over, found 2 pistols. He's always gonna have a weapon. This little Boots comes from the streets. He's gonna have weapon and weed and an attitude. It just comes with the streets. Also in the news, we want to offer our condolences to Hall of Famer Ray Lewis. He lost his son, 28-year-old Ray Lewis III. Details have not been released, but it doesn't matter. To lose a loved one, and a son of all things at an early age, is always hard. And we offer our condolences. So sad. To you, young life, this is so sad. This world, we need prayer. I don't know what's going on, but... Well, and not my Presidente news, Donald Trump was arrested in Miami for the classified documents situation. It seems that he had tons and tons of documents everywhere, from things that we shouldn't know to the defense and weapons of other countries. It seems that he states it's a witch hunt. And believe this or not, even the lawyer is stating that Donald Trump is so liked that he might be the first president to win and run the country from the penitentiary. White folks, I don't know what's wrong with you whiteys. I don't get it. It's just the nerve. Really? I wish a bitch would. Run the country from the penitentiary? So, what's wrong with your people? Well, and if that don't make things worse, he's even dabbling into your Father's Day. That's right, Donald Trump is selling goods for Father's Day. You too can dress like Donald Trump. He has the golf outfit. He even has the MAGA hat, the fancy red tie. For only $125, you too can dress like Donald Trump. You can even get a plaque that says Trump in gold. You can get a picture of him in his early 30s that says President 45. Are we serious? $125 for these outfits. Have you seen these outfits? Who wants to dress? Who wants to dress like Trump? Really? You? You're gonna get your dad some Trumpies? Is that what they call Trumpies? The gold plaque? Well, thank you for letting us know your true colors, sir. Now it's time for trash news. And in trash news, well, it looked like Big Lex bit off more than she can chew when she was talking that Pop Smoke to none other than Joseline Hernandez. She's built like she wrestles lions in the movies. She looks like Sylvester Stallone and what's the movie when Cliffhanger? I'm a whole man and I wouldn't even much do that. Just sassy for trouble. Sassy for trouble. Well, after she asked for the trouble, well, she got it. Because in the Floyd Mayweather fight, when he was knocking out the third, she was on that ass. They said she had her in such of a grip of a headlock, it took 7 men and 4 bodyguards to get her off. My God. I told you, she looked like she wrestles bears. You see her arms? And that's a woman. Bruh. I don't know if we have a scene. Do we have a scene of her whooping her ass? Do we have anything? I want to see that. Do we have anything of her getting her ass whooped?
She killing that girl. Hey, bro, stop that shit, bro. Stop that shit.
We also have the 911 call that Big Lex made to the police. Do we have it? Can we play that? Wait a minute.
Hello?
I got doo-doo all down my leg.
Okay. Do you have an emergency?
Yes, I just got whooped by a man, bitch.
Okay, where did that happen?
At the Floyd Mayweather fight.
Okay, do you need a paramedic?
Yes, and some more draws, please.
Okay, and how long ago did this happen?
About 10 minutes ago, they beat the shit out of me.
Okay, just verifying you don't need a paramedic?
I just want to draws.
Well, that's our time. Tune in next time with me, your anchorman, Dick Toucher here at the No Cap News. The news you can use. And remember, wash, rinse, and sanitize.
This has been your anchorman, Dick Toucher. Now back to Pimpee T at the No Cap Podcast.
Oh, goddamn you, Dick. Oh, you's an asshole, boy. Hey, but on the real though, Big Lex, boy, I don't know what you were thinking of, girl. Trying to go against that motherfucker of all people. Why you call her out? Look, and when you call somebody like her out, man, you better be in the gym on practice mode. Cause if your game ain't together, trust and believe, not that one. It's a couple of bitches out here that you just don't want to fuck with, and that's 2 of them right there. That boy said it looked like she wrestled lions on the weekend. Boy, yeah, boy. Hey, man, look, brother, I tell you what, Sister God, I pray for you because, man, that girl wore your ass out. Jonathan, baby, you need to take it down a notch. It was overkill. It was hella overkill. You need to take it down a notch, Jonathan, goddammit. Think that, I'm not sure if she had some of that old dusty road up her nose, but ain't no telling, man. That was some Class A ass whooping right there. That was like a boxing match or some shit, and she was not playing, boy. She put that motherfucker in the headlock, never. Prayers out to you, baby. Prayers out to you. I know you won't make that mistake again. Not without a gun. And hey, look, I hope y'all ain't buy y'all daddies that shit this goddamn Father's Day. If you did, boy, y'all some hoe ass niggas for that shit. Buying y'all daddies some Trump fit. Buying your daddy a Trump fit? Why your daddy out here looking like he old racist white man? I should have said that. But that's what you gonna be looking like. $125. Nigga, I wish I would for a gold plaque and a picture of him in his 30s that say President 45. Like that shit really gonna mean something to a nigga. Nigga, that shit ain't about shit. But I tell you this, well, to each his own, but don't buy me that shit. I'm gonna burn that shit all to be damned. I'm sorry. I don't fuck with it like that. Not on my watch. But look at here, man. Look, man, we got more to the show. Welcome back to the No Cap Podcast with your boy Pimpin' since been pimping. It's in my blood, where we live, love, and laugh. And speaking of love, we finna get right into the love with Pimpee T Table Talk. Let's get to the talk. What's happening, what it do, and what it done to you, and welcome to Pimpee T Table Talk. This the time when we discuss shit that's going on with the love and relationship part of the game and family. You know what I'm saying? How to maintain the better household and keep everybody on the same playing field. This is what the table talk be about. And today, Pimpee T Table Talk, we gonna discuss dreams. Now, we discussing relationships and dreams because a lot of times when you're in a relationship and you have a dream before the relationship started to do something beautiful. Now, that don't mean that dream has come to pass because you got with somebody who don't believe in dreams, or they might not understand your dream. Well, in this particular situation, what you do is you let them know what it do and how it's been on you, for so long. Now, they might not understand it, but give them time. Keep them on the understanding that this is me. And if you love me enough, understand that this come with me, this dream. I gotta fulfill it. One way or another, I'm gonna keep doing what it do. Now, if you love me enough, give me motivation and keep me in the right state of mind so I can reach that dream. And that's where the problem lies. Because a lot of people don't have dreams and have a goal that they want. They just got regular ass thinking power. And you might be a little bit over the edge, you know what I mean? You might got something in you. And sometimes they can see that, and they don't want that life for you. And sometimes they can see that, and they can be jealous of you. And sometimes they can see that, and they just want to use you to get to the next foot. That's how you know that you ain't got real love in a situation. If you got any of those problems right now, if y'all arguing over a dream, right now, they ain't the person for you. Now, you might love them all to be damned, but they ain't for you on your dream side. And that shit got to be pulled about you, or you'll be living a life that you hate. Trust and believe, because you're not fulfilling your dream. You're not living your purpose. You understand what I'm saying? And once you find that, man, you got to make sure your mate understands that, be it man or woman. Because we got problems too, especially when we got something fine as wine, we know what the game like, and you got a beautiful voice. Oh, hell now, shorty. These niggas were trying to get to the cooler. They ain't trying to get to your voice. They see the box. That's how we think sometimes. Or you might be gifted in another area, and all we see is the problems that come with it. We got some niggas out there like that. And all I want to say to you is, you ain't for her. You're not. Because you want her to succeed at any cost. You want her to be her best. It don't matter. You know what I mean? When you got that in you, hey, man, we thank people like that. We praise people like that. We need that in our lives. People that have understanding that we are entertainers or we are whatever we are. We had a dream. And we want to make sure this dream be fulfilled. That's why you got to chase your dream until it ain't no more good. And when it ain't no more good, give it up. Understand it came It went, I tried, I failed, I was successful in a lot of other things that came with it, and I had some good memories. I got some video, I got some pictures, I got whatever I got out of it, and I can give it to the next person in line whom I can take my blueprint and elevate. You understand? Because sometimes the blessing ain't on us, it's on the next one. But we got to put it, you know what I'm saying, to the forefront so they can see that it ain't that hard. So if you got dreams right now, make sure you got the right person in your life for a dream. And if y'all got dream seekers in y'all family, meaning your husband or your wife is a beautiful singer, or he a comic, or whatever he is, you gotta stand by him. Bring that out of them. That way you get the best out of them, because they know that you are there for them. And they're going to ask you and be all over you because they know that you, out of all people, had their back. If all else fail, I know Boo got my back. She gonna make sure I get to the next level. You know what I mean? We all need a Boo. And a real one. Don't be judgmental about shit that you don't understand. Just understand that you don't understand it. Just like your ambitions are yours, his or hers are theirs. Allow them to fulfill a dream and a void in their life so they can be more successful in y'all future. They're only thinking about y'all. How can I come up? How can I add to the table? I got a dream on some Martin Luther King shit, and they want to fulfill it. They don't want to end up like Martin Luther. Yeah, they want to end up like J the fuck Z. You know what I'm saying? They want to end up like, you know what I'm saying, Puff Diddy slide the dick in the side of a cone. That's what they want to end up like, this without the gay shit. They want the success and the money. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to build something for the next man, because it feels so good to give. Because when you give, you get it. You get it back 20-fold. So allow your loved ones to live out their dream. Stop trying to stop something. You ain't going to stop it. You're going to make it worse because they're going to go harder and they're not going to care about how you feel about it after a while. Because they feel like you ain't got their back. Why am I relying on your understanding? As long as I understand I got a dream, I'm going to make it get down. And you don't want that type of attitude. So I advise you to love your loved one enough to understand it might not be mine, it's theirs. So what, you want to be a McDonald's manager and own your own store? That's your dream? Do what you do. As long as you're happy, because when you're happy, you're going to fulfill everything I need. You're going to go out your way because you allow me to be at my greatest, what I feel is my greatest. And that's all we want. And that's all we need. Now, when I say we, I'm not talking about my goddamn self, but I am at the same time. We all need that little spark, that push. Not in a negative way, but in a positive way. You know what I mean? If somebody come with you a bunch of negative shit, you're going to start believing in your own dream that you know you got. It's your dream. You know you got it. You know you're going to kill it. You know what I mean? And you go out and do your best every day. Now, if your ass can't sing, and you got people in your corner that telling you you can, that's some fucked up shit. You want real niggas now. And if your ass ain't funny, and you got people in your corner because you got a little couple of dollars in your pocket, telling you funny as hell, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. You need real niggas, not phonies. You know what I'm saying? So if you a real motherfucker right now and you got a husband who think he can be the next Genuine and he ain't fine nor divine on the goddamn vocal cord and you steady pumping that nigga head up, you's a whole hoe for that. Be real with that nigga. Baby, I love you. You know I do. But it ain't there. You good at this, you good at that, but the singing, god damn, that ain't gonna work, baby. Now, I love you. I go to hell and back. But I can't go to this type of goddamn level that you're going on. You know what? I'm gonna record you. Now listen to this shit. That's you. That's not the dog next door hollering. That's you. You know what I'm saying? Be real with him, baby. You ain't funny, baby. Now, girl, now you good at cooking. You good at this, but your jokes suck like a baby. Just stop. You doing more irritation than being funny. Be real with your loved ones, man. They ain't got it. But if they got it, nigga, push them, elevate them. Make sure they reach that goddamn straw. Because you're going to be right there behind them talking about, that's mine. That's mine. when they make it, might well be back that the same way while they trying to get there. That's mine. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he ain't there yet, but he on his way, bitch. Keep watching. Keep hating, bitch. I'm going to be celebrating. That's what you do. You motivate their mind. You see the potential, and you know they got it. Because they showing it. People doing this here, or people doing this here, oh, yeah, you got it. You got to polish your craft. That's what your loved one come in. Polish the positivity and let them know you got it. All I'm trying to say is chase your dream. And while chasing your dream, have somebody in your corner that understand you have a dream. Not a yes man, not a yes woman, but a real motherfucker that can break it down and tell you your good side, your bad side, what you need to elevate, what you need to work on. You need people like this in your life. You don't need nobody telling you you can't do what you ain't gonna be, who you so sad, you so this, and everybody doing that. You don't need them type of people because it ain't gonna work for you. You're gonna decline more than you in. You're gonna see yourself being this here, and then you're gonna be like, man, what she said and he said, and I can't, and they said no. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But you know when you got it. You see it in others when you do it. They feel you. They tell you, boy, you got something. Now, if you got a lot of people telling you, boy, you got something, a girl, your voice just moves me. Don't listen to the naysayer. You know what I mean? If you got more baby, then you got, don't listen to the naysayer. But if you got more, yeah, it was good, go find out for real. Record yourself. Stop lying to you. Look at you. If you don't make you laugh, you ain't got it. If you don't make you go, damn, that sounds good, you ain't got it. Go polish your craft. But maybe that one day, you know what I'm saying, that'll happen. But if you find out you ain't got it, let go, because there's something else on the agenda for you, and you just going off a want, not a talent. Until then, this has been Pimpee T Table Talk, where we talk about relationship and how to deal with shit in your day-to-day life. Now, I am gonna say this to all you dream chasers: chase the dream, not the money. The money will come, but the dream, well, that will fulfill your heart. The money just fulfilling your pockets. You want to get your heart in line, because once you got that lined up with everything else, it's going to feel good. It ain't going to feel like a chore. It's going to feel like, God damn it, I'm doing what I like to do, and I love it. Regardless of how much I pull in, I love doing this shit. It brings me happiness. Then the money going to flow, because you ain't worried about the bucks. You just worried about making sure everybody have a good show, a good take, a good whatever it is. Until next time, this has been Pimpee T Table Talk, right here at the No Cap Podcast, where we live, love, and laugh. Y'all take care of yourself. Pimpee T. God damn. That shit good. Oh, that damn. That's real good. Look here, boy. I want to take this time to say thank y'all all for coming out. We had a great time. We hit up on a lot of subjects right here at the No Cap Podcast. And remember, make sure y'all subscribe to the Pimpee T Playhouse. You know what I'm saying? That way you can keep us with all the things we do right here with me, Pimpee T. Well, until next time, remember to wash your ass and keep your goddamn babies out the street. And if you a hater and you know it, put your finger where it goes. Hating ass motherfucker. And to all you rest of y'all, suck it easy and swallow it slow. And until next time. You already know what I want. Go ahead and pull it up, man. I want that on. I want people to get that ass.